Hello everyone, welcome back to TrevDog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game The Planet Crafter, and we're in Season 2, now episode 36. Well, here it is. This is my extra storage to take care of all that iron. I think I had... yeah, I've set all these up, so... oh, well, these three anyway. Holy cow, do I need to do another one? Hang on. Let's try. Oh my goodness, I'm demanding the iron, and I'm putting it on high. I think I did that for all of them. Yeah, high, okay. So, it's right up the very top here, okay? See, look, there must be that much iron being generated by the ore crushers. So, if you remember last episode, we kind of put in a couple of the extra level 3 ore crushers. These guys are still filled up. Jeez. Oh, that one's gone. Oh, the drones will be busy trying to pull them from over there. Well, assuming that they're there. Anyway, so the output. Holy dooly. So I need more super alloy at the moment by the looks. Hang on, the output. 2 in there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you could basically build a whole entire building and just build up more storage, I suppose. Well, you know what? I think if you had all the production was all balanced, you probably wouldn't see the need for that, I suppose. Let's see, how did they go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do it. Just to get the super alloy out of the way a bit. Are we wasting space by not having one here? Maybe. Maybe we should do that. Super alloy. And super alloy. The names obviously mean nothing until we configure it, but we're demanding... where is my super alloy there? High. Okay. And then... here, demanding... oh, I can already see them flying along. Jeez. Okay, what did... yeah, there they go. Okay. Alright, that'll help a little bit. They're absolutely flying. Now, we should be so close to getting the the level 6 backpack. 348.94. So one more GTI, and we can get level 6, I'm just curious, what did it do again? Did it add one row and one column, or just another row or two? I can't remember. Hey, actually, I'm over 5,000 Terra tokens. Hang on a sec. Let's go out to the space trade platform. Either... gee, they're both gone. They're both gonskis. This one is 318 seconds to return, and what about this guy? 174, okay. Well, does that mean I can't buy anything until they return? I think that might be the case. Yeah. I didn't leave anything in the rover, did I? No, good, okay. Alrighty, so that was the main... oops, go around here. That was the main thing that we wanted to look at, was trying to get the T6 backpack. Well, here it comes. 349.9. Actually, I've noticed it does take a little bit of time afterwards. So 349, there you go, 96, 97. But not that we're counting down, but... oh no, it went pretty quick. Okay, there you go. So where is it? In here? Is it in here? Oh no, it'll be upstairs. Hang on. There you go. Just had to clear the frog in my throat. In fact, there was 3 of them in there, so that explains a lot. Alright. There she blows! Okay. Everything's the blue and the purple quartzes. Oh, I do have one. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I don't have a blue one. Damn it! I don't have a blue... you know what? We're going to pick up those probably if we go through the portal generator. The portal generator's already here. Minus 18, well, almost 2 megawatts. Oh, we got enough. So I guess that's what we should be making, the portal generator as well. Holy cow. Okay. Circuit board, super alloy. Energy multiplier fuse. What? Oh, hang on. Do I have to buy them through the trade space rocket? Maybe. Hey, can't buy a blue quartz, can I? Where are these guys? Wasn't this the one that was earliest to come back? 24 seconds. Okay. Oh, I've got to think about that now. So here we go. Anyway, I'll go get some water and some food. So I kind of... I might be able to buy some stuff. There you go. One's... It says it's come back, but I bet you it's still landing. Yeah, there you go. See? I think you get the Terra tokens when it comes back into the atmosphere, and perhaps, I don't know. Alright, give me an eggplant. I really feel like an eggplant. There you go. Alright, let me stand at the front door here. Save the game. Let's go check out... Well, the second one can't be that far away. It'd be another 625. Yeah, you'll hear the ding and receive the 625 before then. Okay. Okay. Oh, hang on. Do I see an energy? There it is. Oh my goodness, there's 6,000 each. Energy multiply fuse. I need two of those. Okay, so that's the end of the list. So I don't think I can buy quartzes then. Oh, damn it. Alright, we're going to have to keep making more, I mean, don't forget, this is kind of automated now. Where's the second guy? Oh, he's another minute away. Well, that changes everything. Wow, so we've got to get 12,000 Terra tokens just to get those bits and pieces here. And what did I say? There. Yeah, to get the 2 energy multiplier fuses. Hey, I need 12,000 for that. Fusion energy cell. Hang on, we can make them, can't we? Just up here in the... Oops. Wrong side of the door, Trev. Energy multiplier fuse. No, fusion energy cell. That's what we're chasing. Oh, that shouldn't be too hard. How's our osmium going now? These guys been busy bringing it back, or apparently not? What? There's none there at all. Oh, jeez. Okay, scared the crap out of myself. All right, cool. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's 27. I think there he's back. Yeah, super alloy. We certainly don't have to worry about. I don't recall getting any aluminium. That one was spare. So is this thing still... Oh, might be... Maybe it's the methane again. Oh, I tell you what. There was stacks here though. Yeah, look. There's heaps here. If it wanted to pick any up... Actually, what about upstairs? Remember there was a second pulsar quartz generating autocrafter up here? You gonna make one? No, it's all taking its sweet time to do stuff. So there you go, it's kind of a timing thing. I mean, if we waited long enough, we would have, you know, 20,000 Terra tokens or whatever, which we're only up to just under 6.5 at the moment, and we'd be able to get those other energy multiplier fuses. Actually, so do I have anywhere to store fusion cells? So I could rob a few of those and certainly make some. I can't remember making a fusion energy cell box. But if I did, where would I put it? This is all my nitrogen, uraninite rods. Whoops. That could be another rods box. Oh, that's right, I forgot I had a rods box over here. Alright, maybe we need to make some fusion energy cells in preparation, perhaps. Plenty of space over here. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Well, I might go up. Well, hang on, what was this one? Oh, butterflies. Okay. Alright. Reminding myself after making 1,000 different boxes. I'll take it from the first one. They're only going to replace it anyway. Alright, let's take 6 out of there. Because we really want the bigger storage units, but we can't get that yet. Or can we? Hang on a second. Hang on. How come I can't get the large storage box? I thought that was like 5,000. Have I missed that? 5,000. Where is 5,000? Am I thinking of something else? Or did I already buy it? Hang on. It'd be in here somewhere, wouldn't it? Wouldn't be down the bottom. Hang on, did I just see it? I thought it was 5,000. These are all chips. Spacesuits, energy multiplier fuse. Oh no, T2 locker storage. There it is. Holy crap, if I buy that now, I'm going to be even further behind. Okay. Okay, I've proven one thing. It is there. Oops. Kind of forget that I could come through here. Alright, I'm one level too high, Trev. Alright, so we were in here. Where is it? This is where I want to make the fusion cells, and I wanted to put it not too far away. Yeah, okay. Maybe put it just here. If I put one, that's as close as I can get. So I put one there, and I put one there. What was it again? It was fusion. Whoops, fusion energy cell. I will just put the one for the time being. I don't think it's gonna... No, I can't really demand... Oh, I could demand it later if I have an autocrafter making it, I suppose. So, we at least need to make 2 so we're prepared. Which kind of reminds me, I'm still waiting to get that extra piece of fabric. I haven't found a piece of fabric for ages. Okay, so... We need 4 of them. It's coming over. I can just... It's gradually happening. 2 of those, and then 4 of them, I think. Alright, let's go and make a couple of these. I mean, if I had the portal generator... Oh, 6 of them, Trev. When I get the portal generator, I'm sure I'll be picking up quartzes and all sorts of fuses and stuff all the time anyway. Okay, there you go. Put those in there, so we're ready for that to happen. Let me grab... Yeah, I go through the water so quick. Man. My old... Well, actually, let's do some gardening, okay? So bean, bean, bean. Eggplant, squash, bean. 3 eggplants on this side. And then 3 on that side. I'm going to eat one of the eggplants. And then we'll put these away. So eggplants can go in there. Beans can... Oh wow, I should be eating more beans, shouldn't I? Okay. Save the game nice and quick. Okay. So, we haven't really been able to... Oh, we got T4 mutagens, and the amphibian farms, and other frog eggs. Oh wow. Got to get onto our froggies too pretty soon. Okay, so I don't think I can do any... Well, the only thing I can do, because I've got enough Terra tokens now, I guess is to make the level 2 lock storage. Oh, these are all... Oh, they've all blocked themselves up with... okay. Let me clear these. I've got too much nitrogen, that's the problem. Seems like such a... Well, you know what? I could just shred these, I probably will. But if I had some sort of production going that used nitrogen, then I wouldn't be kind of wasting them as much. So, I've got this guy full of nitrogen, But upstairs, hang on, let me just prove this. I think I've got like 4. These are all nitrogen, look. Jeez. How much nitrogen storage do you need, Trev? I don't know. So, let me just visit the little shredder guy. Can you just shred that? Thanks very much. Can you... Oh, there's one more to go. He'll do that pretty quick. Gee, she's gone dark. She's a bit of a dark knight, I think. Might grab the last one here. It's bound to be full again. Yeah, there you go. So now it gives these guys a chance to... Well, a chance anyway, to get some more methane. There you go. If the shredder hasn't worked, it's about to. There you go. Alright. Clean that up a little bit. Actually, if it starts picking up methane, it's quite possible. Do I have to put my light on? That's a bit too bright, I think. Yeah, how far are you away? As soon as this starts getting methane, I think. Actually, is this demanding? It is. Okay. See, I don't understand why they're not, why they're not picking up... Or maybe they are. There's 2 whole boxes full of pulsar quartz here. Yeah, they're set up right. They're demanding it, so the drones are putting the extra quartzes in here. But then they should also be... the autocrafters should be... I wonder if they're not in range. I thought you could see... It's a very difficult thing to see here. Oh, that just worked. That just made one, I heard it. See, that was the whole point, to actually be able to try to speed this up, but I think it's pretty certain it's the methane. Actually, do I have methane over here? Well, I'll prove it, hang on. I'll take 10 out of here. If this is what's causing the delay. Oh, it is. Damn it! It is too. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, crying out loud. Okay. I wonder if you can configure these. Yeah, you know what? No, I can't do anything else about that because this actual gas generator is generating these 3 components, and all I'm doing is saying that it's supplying these. If I took it out of this list, the nitrogen cartridge, out of supply, it would just sit in here and never get picked up. Oops. I think maybe the answer is what I was thinking about before. I don't know whether there's a 33% chance that it's going to generate methane, or whether it's a bit more skewed towards something else. Like maybe it's 40% for nitrogen, 40% for methane, 20% for oxygen. I don't know. I really... Actually, the only one I can think of is something in here that uses nitrogen. I think there is one... Where is it? I thought I saw something in here. Yeah, there. T3 mutagen. So that's an option, but then we'd have to have sulfur and bacteria. Okay, so I think you'd have to have an autocrafter making bacteria, but then how do you get your sulfur? Because I don't... Oh, there's a good question. Can you... Oh, well, maybe we should do that this episode as well. The components needed for T3 ore extractor. Can I make one of them and tell it to just get sulfur out of the ground? I don't know. I mean, we kind of want to do that if possible. I'm game, I suppose. Let's try it. It's not that far away. The biggest issue is trying to find where I stored my titanium. Jeez. There's none in that titanium one. Holy, do you have to find it? Maybe you have to find it. Alright, let's go get the 3 rods. I did notice there was one in here. So blue. Hang on, which one was it again? Oops. Where am I going? Super alloy and iridium. So there's the iridium. Just need the super alloy. If it doesn't have one, I can make one. Oh, there's one. Okay, I just need 3 titanium, guys. I'm going to have to try to do this. Otherwise, we're not going to stop that from happening. So, okay, here's a summary of what I'm thinking. We need a lot more Terra tokens. But to make the Terra tokens, our best option is the pulsar quartz. To make the pulsar quartz, we kind of seem to be lacking methane. The reason we're lacking methane is because these gas extractors are potentially making too many nitrogen. So to get rid of the nitrogen in an easy way, we have to automate the process of using them. And the best way of automating them is to make T3 mutagens, but the T3 mutagens also need the bacteria sample, which we can automate through an autocrafter, but the sulfur I'm not sure about. Hang on, before I go, guess what? I'm getting water again. Jeez. He's a thirsty guy. Alright, we're heading over to the sulfur area. See if we can put down... I mean, we can put this thing down and pick it up, you know, over and over again. I don't know, I'm just thinking, I don't think I've tried that yet. Put a T3 down here somewhere and just see if it allows you to extract sulfur. Otherwise, you'd have to come running over here. Oh, actually, I need 3 titanium, don't I? 1... That's iron. There's 1. 2, was that another one? No, that's iron. Iron. Come on, game. Is that one? That's 1. Okay. Now, we had a little base just here, and this was still kind of sulfur-ish area, right? Ta-da! Oh. Can I drink out of here? It's still water, isn't it? You can fall in there, Trev. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. Alright, seeing as we've got a base here, can we try putting a T3 just here? We can. And if we do, can we configure this to do sulfur? Oh, we can. Okay. It is supplying sulfur at a high rate. Okay, so the drones should be able to pick that up and drag it back to the base if I set one of my sulfur cupboards to demand it, right? Oh my goodness. So really, this episode has turned out to be more so my issue with nitrogen. I need to fix my issue with too much nitrogen. Okay, at least get this process going. And there's another question too. So we want to take the nitrogen and we want to have an autocrafter. It needs to be pretty close to here, I think. Or we need 2 of them, don't we? We need one autocrafter making bacteria samples and the other one making T3 mutagens. Yes, okay, so my sulfur boxes are here. So if I say it demands sulfur, high, cool, and then this one, we demand sulfur and it's high. I mean, that's already full, but if I'm pretty certain if I made an autocrafter around here somewhere, it should pick up the sulfur, it should pick up the nitrogen. Let me have a look again. So bacteria samples first, the T3 just needs to be able to pick up those 3. Okay, so the first thing is to make something that grabs this. Bacteria samples. Okay, so I've got to make 2 autocrafters, right? Oh wow, okay. I should be able to do that. I should be able to do that. So if I grab 4 osmium, and... oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm carrying around the nitrogen, and I really need to get rid of the nitrogen. There you go. I might have made a bit of a mistake there, because if I go to make the super alloy rods, I probably need more space. Is that right? Well, let's do that first. Hang on. Let's just put those back. How many can I make? Let's take out 4. And then it'll probably try to fill that, I'm sure. So another 3. 3, I think that's right. So do I have 4 rods? I do. I can put... Oops. Space? Yeah. I can put 2 back. Okay. So now, the autocrafters, I just need 4 more osmium again. I should be able to make 2 of them. Okay, so we're right to make the autocrafters. So where... I don't want to make it too crowded, but at the same time I've got to be pretty close to everything. Which is more going to be this pillar. There's the sulfur. I don't want to put one there because I can walk through there. I could put them around this pillar. I walk through there a lot though, don't I? And this corridor. Damn it! Maybe I could move the spacesuits. Hang on. Alright, so let's try making one... How far out do they stand? Wow. I think that would still work. If I put one here though, is that going to... Which way is that one facing? It's facing that corridor. Yeah, I don't... Actually, maybe it is better going that way. Oh, it squeezes up against there fairly well. Okay, they're both next to each other. How's that? Alright, so this one has to make bacteria samples, and then that one... Okay, alright. So... Bacteria samples is what it's making. It can do it on its own. Okay, bacteria samples. And then can this one make... T3, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Wow. Okay. Alright, well that started already. Now we need to find somewhere to put put T3 mutagens. Hang on, if I go up the stairs here... That's very close. That was going to be all the larvae. Wonder if I can put one up here. I should actually have a corridor of all the mutagens, hey? That's what I really should have. So they're the ones I put in early in the episode. I just need to have at least one. Alright. You know, I'd kind of prefer to have, like, the normal mutagen, then T2, T3, T4 in a row. That would be nicer. I can always move them around off camera, I suppose, but yeah, so close to here I need to put a T3 mutagen box. It wouldn't really matter if I closed off one corridor. Okay, hang on. And don't forget, I'm going to have to eventually change these over. If I did this... Oops, I should have used my control button, Trev. Okay, so let's say this is T3 mutagen. Spelled that right. So this is now going to demand T3. Holy dilly, where is the T3? There. T3, high priority. The drone should start filling this up, right? I was just thinking, if that's T4, that's T3, T2, T1. We've got all our mutagens in a row kind of thing. Give that a little sec. If I come down the stairs, it's just here. And they're chockers? Oh no, they're not chockers. Hang on. Oh, well no, it should be picking them up. Hang on. Let's go get some water and some food. I'm eating a bean. Have to eat a bean. Have to have a balanced diet, Trev. There you go. Come back here, save the game. I was just thinking, the bacteria sample, right? This guy is using algae and water. The water's not far away, but does this... Have I been telling this thing it can pick up water from here? Probably not. No, okay, so it's supplying water. High priority. Just wondering, maybe I need to make a couple more of these a bit closer. Actually, I might leave that one, so that one's always got manual water for me. And then, what about algae? Where was algae here? There's no algae, Trev. I'm going to say that it demands algae. Can I tell it to demand algae? Oh, there. Oh, another space rocket is back. Okay, so it's demanding the algae, or algae. Let's have a little fly down here and see our algae makers. Whoops. Can I look at you? Oh, don't tell me. Hang on. I'm running around the place, manually picking up algae, right? So, I could do that, but I don't want to do that. It's too much manual work, Trev. Oh, maybe there's another level 2 I can look at. Oh well, for the time being, let's just grab a bit of this, just to prove that it works. As long as the cupboard up there has algae in it, I suppose. Oh, I got a feeling these are level 1 algae makers, because I've not looked at the algae for yonks. Betcha that's what the problem is. Hang on. Actually, I might, if I did do that, I think I'd be putting these a bit into like deeper water. I think they're a bit hard to. Yeah, see, this is a bit better. Oh, unless this was the larger one. Oh, these look bigger, but I don't seem to be able to configure it. Yeah, it kind of grows pretty quick. Hang on, if I jump back out. Yeah, they look bigger, I think. Hang on. I'm either missing something. That's a lake water collector. Yeah, it must have been these two. So T1 and T2. Okay, there's no T3. Okay. I'm surprised though that I can't go up and configure this. Unless the drones do it on their own. I can't remember that. Hang on, where's he going? They're not going down for algae, are they? Oh, they did! They did pick it up. Oh, okay. I don't have to configure it. Okay. Cool. Alright, so that means this algae box must be... because it was empty when I looked at it before, right? So it must have some in it now. Or is it about to? Are they about to put algae in here? Or do they put it... Oh, no, there you go. They are. Okay. Alright, have some more. Okay, so that's working. Oh, assuming that this is close enough? It must be. Okay. So that's all working then. The bacteria sample should work. T3's gone nuts. And the only other thing I need to check now is, are these close enough? It's demanding T3 mutagens high. Oh, you wouldn't think that's too far away, would you? Hang on, if I go down the staircase, it's just there. If I go up the staircase... There is one way of testing it. Let me take away that box. And... yeah, I was going to say, let's just quickly test this. Sorry guys, bit of a long episode, but I'm testing stuff. Let me just turn this to here. I'm going to have to reorganize this. I'll have to reorganize it with the larger storage boxes at least anyway. So if I make that T3 mutagen, and we just configure this to demand T3, put it on high, does it fill? I think I know why. Because I didn't set this up, did I? I didn't. That's the problem. T3 on high. Now it'll probably go here, right? It does, okay. Alright, apart from being shaken apart. So it'll fill that one and then it'll come over here probably. Alright, but you know what that means. Oh, really? I want some water. She's kind of a bit hectic out there, Trev. Holy dooly. Actually, I've never noticed anything hitting the drones. Let me just wait a second or two. I think I had some water in here somewhere. There you go, I could drink that. What on earth is that doing in there? Where's my sulfur? One can go in there, they can go in there. So I'm assuming that the sulfur is being picked up. Probably going to have to make more drones soon as well. Gee whiz. Hurry up and finish out there, I want to get a drink of water. You guys. Okay. The one thing I want to do, I want to go out. Actually, I might just grab myself a eggplant. There you go. You done? You done, skis? Really? Alright. So, I want to check on these guys. So, are they... I just don't want to see them full of nitrogen. That's the main thing. Like that. I'm giving a bit of a helping hand. Because there's a nitrogen container not far from... Holy dooly. I reckon this is biased somehow. This is like way too many nitrogen. Or the methane being taken out and the oxygen, I don't know. Listen, where's my nitrogen container? See, that's chockers. It doesn't need it. Hang on, did I go past? It's around here. Okay, cool. Gee, I tell you what, they're getting rid of the dolomite as well pretty quick. Alright, well that kind of is working. I think next episode we come back, I'm going to have a look and see. There's another guy coming down, bacteria sample, way over here. This is where I'm going to have to redo things a little bit, so that, yeah, the autocrafters are close to where everything else is. What the crap, I just got bombarded. Oh, hang on, is this a pulsar quartz guy? I think it is. Holy crap, it hit the top of my tower. Just as well I didn't build that tower out of balsa wood. Where's all my pulsar quartzes then? Hang on. Why have we got... Oh, there's some up here. There you go. Funny place for you to land though, I must say. Can I get to these? There you go. Well, there's 4. Not sure where it threw the rest of them. Oh no, there's some down here. Actually, that's quite a lot of pulsar quartz just sitting around the place. How many did I pick up? 9. Well, 9 so far. Some of these I might not be able to get to, but that is kind of funny. Alright, my little jet pack is kind of working. Well, what are we going to do with all these then? Are these still chockers? Put 3 in there, that's full. And then we got more there. Wow. Alright, I think I need to do a little bit of tweaking perhaps, but okay, well that's kind of helpful. I just have to sort of work out what's going on with these guys and tweak them a bit. Just wondering whether the bacteria sample... Is this too far away? Because they're just sitting in there, right? Might have to reconfigure that. There's certainly enough space here to put a bacteria sample right here. Well, no, hang on a sec. That wouldn't affect it because this is making it. Well, hang on a second. So, when they're sitting in here, though, this thing's picking them up from here, right? But is this thing configured to actually supply them? No. So I should be supplying... Supplying or demanding? Hang on. Really, it should be demanding, shouldn't it? Because when I make them, they get placed over here. If they're in this cupboard and they're close enough to the autocrafter, which they may not be, then it should just pick them up. Well, this one should pick them up. Yeah? Because the T3 makes use of the bacteria sample, the nitrogen cartridge, and sulfur. Is that not working because there's no algae? No, there's plenty of algae. There should be water. Yeah, there's water. So why are you not manufacturing? Anyway, guys, I might have to leave the episode here. I'm going to go round and round and just tweak a lot of this stuff, I guess, off camera to see if I can get it working. But yeah, we're kind of getting there. I'm pretty certain that's what part of the problem was with the pulsar quartz, is that I'm not getting methane out of here because the nitrogen was kind of holding it up a bit. So I think we're on the right track. I just need to configure it a bit better. And perhaps I need to make a few more drones because they're probably busy as anything at the moment. They're still working on bringing uraninite back and a whole bunch of other stuff to this place, so... Yeah, it's slowly getting there. I think that's the right kind of gear we need to put in place, though. Anyway, guys, where are we up to? We're up to 380 GTI. Gee, that went pretty quick. Started below 350 today, although it is a longer episode. Alright guys, I will leave the episode here. Super hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can make it help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.